Assalamu alaikum, dear brother and sister. Hope you are very fine, and makes me happy to see you again at my channel. Long time we didn't see you together, and some of you expected a new video about the upcoming Hajj 1445, and I can tell you I'm so much frustrated that I didn't want to make a video about the new Hajj. As the new regulation from the nusuk, you know, in the European countries, UK and USA or Australia, people are Hajj is organized by Saudi companies, and you have to make a registration via nusuk. Problems about nusuk, visas which were rejected, all these are problems which I will make a video later. But some of you asked me to make a video how to make a registration. How can I make a video about nusuk registration when I don't have enough information on what's going on? Some problems which occurred, like payment. You choose, for example, credit card, as it's much more easier. Credit card wasn't allowed, so someone has to make a payment, or you can make a payment even if it's 10 riyal, and then you can process your registration and completed it by paying with your credit card. But it's only possible when there was a little bit of amount of riyal. However, this video should be a video about the tourist visa, which is since 5-6 years open, and now people are asking me about the Hajj possibility with this visa. I have to tell you, this visa, even if it's valid for 1 year, which is valid, and for multiple entries, you cannot make a Hajj with this visa. There are some issues which I have to explain, and this is the video. First of all, if you're planning to go to Hajj with this umrah, with this tourist visa, think about it. I guess it should be the 10 May, beginning of 10 May until 20 May. Airlines are asking you for Hajj visa, otherwise they will deny you to board. Denied boarding means you will get on the status of no-show, so your ticket will not be valid. 4 cities, 4 airports in the kingdom are not allowed to to welcome people to Hajj season with a tourist visa or with other kind of visas instead of Hajj visa, like Jeddah, Medina, Yambu, and Taif. If you're holding a Saudi citizenship passport, so no problem, you can enter anytime these 4 airports. If you're living in Mecca or in Jeddah, you can take the flight to Jeddah. If you have a resident card for the kingdom, you can travel to Jeddah or Taif or Medina or other cities of the kingdom. But with a tourist visa, business visa, any kinds of this, or umrah visa, even umrah visa, you cannot travel to these 4 cities. Some of you maybe are thinking about the possibility to travel to Riyadh or to Dammam. Is it possible? Yes, it's possible. This visa is allowing you to enter the kingdom on the 2 airports, Riyadh or Dammam, during the Hajj season. After 20 June, you can also enter other cities like it's before, but during the Hajj season, you can enter Riyadh. What will happen then? Some are asking if it's possible to go to Medina. You cannot travel directly to the kingdom, to the Medina airport, but what you can make is travel to Riyadh and then go to Medina, because Medina is outside the Hajj, but it's not allowed to travel during Hajj season to these countries, to these cities with a tourist visa. But inside the kingdom, it's allowed. So you can travel to Medina. What is not allowed is any cities like Medina, like Jeddah, like Taif, or like Yambu, or other so on cities, to enter Mecca with this kind of visa. So if you're planning to take the train from Medina to Mecca, be aware that there will be control at Mecca train station, and they're asking for the permission. If you're planning to go to Jeddah and then take a taxi, it's not allowed. There are control points, checkpoints. Especially they are checking people if they have a Hajj visa or not. If you have a Hajj visa, you can enter Mecca. Otherwise, you're not allowed to enter it. So some people may think, what happened if I go to Mecca during the Umrah season? Now it's allowed. I guess it will be allowed until 15 May. First, Hujjaj are coming to the kingdom on 12th May. It's first Zulqa'dah. And stay until Hajj in Mecca. You can make it. And then what? To Arafat, the transfer to Arafat will be made by buses. And these buses are controlled. And now the control issue is one of the most important issues which you have to be aware. When you're entering the kingdom, you are giving your fingerprint, and this fingerprint is registered on your passport in the system. Last year, they bought the control computer devices. Now they have the possibility to control each bus on their fingerprints, and then they can see directly if he's holding a tourist visa or a Hajj visa or an umrah visa or a business visa. And then you will get in trouble. What is the penalty? So there are three issues. First, you have to pay a penalty fee. Some are saying $2,500, some say $5,000. I don't know, but in each case, you have to pay an amount of penalty fee. Second thing is, you will be banned from the kingdom for 5 years. And the third thing is, you can get in prison and until Hajj is ended. So what happened if you're banned from the kingdom? Don't think about it that you can change your passport and then come to the kingdom next year. No, your fingerprint is now registered, so you cannot enter the kingdom with this fingerprint. You cannot change your fingerprint. You can change your passport, that's right. And you can get a new visa. Let's say you've been catched this year in the Hajj and you're banned, you get a travel ban, and you can get a new passport and apply for a visa next year. And you can take the flight because airlines don't know you are banned or not. And then if you're landing in the kingdom, in Jeddah, in Medina, which happened 3 years ago, after the corona, yes, there was a lady which has been banned before corona. Then she tried to come to the kingdom with the new passport, but in the immigration, they saw she was banned, and then she was denied to enter the kingdom. They put her in the next flight and sent her back to Turkey, to Istanbul. So this is also not an option. So there are now companies which are offering Hajj and say that they will pay. Don't forget one thing. If you're getting a tourist visa or an umrah visa, you're only paying a small amount. It's 100, 150 euro like that, or $150, $130. But you're not paying for the mashayir, which is Arafat, Muzdalifah, Mina. These three stages of the Hajj are the most important point. And there is a transportation, which is being also paid by this visa. The tents in Arafat and Mina, which are paid by this visa. All the services there, field services, are paid with this visa. And you're getting a visa and don't pay for these services. Companies claiming that they have paid it, it's not true. They cannot pay for a service which is electronically combined with a visa. So I can advise you not to travel to Hajj with a tourist visa or an umrah visa or a business visa. Problems about the nusuk, I know it. But as your brother, I can tell you one thing, don't do it. And stay away from these kinds of travel to Hajj. I wish it should be better, but it's now actual, this situation. And this is my advice to you. I'm asking you again, please give me a like for this video. If you like it, you can share it. If not made a subscription, please subscribe to my channel. It's free of charge, as you know. And we are traveling tomorrow to Umrah, our last Umrah in the season for the Hijrah year 1445. And I'm excited. Each time there is this high emotion. And hope I can see you again on my channel, because I will share with you some videos again from Mecca and Medina, maybe from Badr. And even I've got also my Instagram channel, which you can subscribe. This is also, I will put the name, inshallah, under this video. So Stay safe, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.